Hello, welcome back to a Genshin video. I want to make this brief, short, quick, and informative, so let me just take my CLA off. I recently got my highest damage number, in the game. There we go. I got a 450k crit, which to me is pretty good, because I don't really wail on this game. And I got that with an Elemental Mastery timepiece. So I started wondering if EM is actually like a viable thing on Hu Tao. And in this video, I'm just gonna compare the two because I actually have a plus 20 46 HP timepiece with 21.8 crit damage and an Elemental Mastery timepiece with 21.8%. So although this has more attack percent on it and this has more crit rate and Elemental Mastery, the differences are going to be slightly different, but I think this is the closest to comparison I can get. So before I get into it, I am going to just go for a damage test on my ult. I think that's what matters most for Hu Tao, is just your big burst. So I have my ult at level 9 and my E at level 8. I'm using Staff of Homa at 90 R0 or R1, sorry. And the artifacts I'm going to run are... I'll just go through them. They're not optimized. I think, this one's actually better, but it has less crit rate, and I kind of just want to go for consistent damage rather than big burst. This is the one that I'm going to change. So this one versus this one. This also doesn't have enough crit damage, but it has really good other stats. And then this is also bad. I gotta farm for something else. Constellation 0, talents I've shown you, and then my attributes. I'll also do a side-by-side comparison when going through both artifacts. But without further ado, let's go right into it. Okay, so in conclusion, a couple things I want to go over. First of all, yes, EM did hit harder. I think this kind of makes sense because you're going for melt. So generally speaking, when you go for huge combos, Elemental Mastery is better. I think I haven't really tested it out. I should probably test it out like with a full-on, everything. Food, sucrose, bend the buff, all that stuff. But I don't really feel like doing it. But generally speaking, I think that would hit harder because of the Elemental Mastery. Now, if you play, if Hu Tao is your main DPS and you're playing beyond only going for big melt hits, I think it's personally more worth going for HP because your damage is going to be more consistent around the board. Big hits like Ganyu or any cryo character into Hu Tao melt is gonna hit hard, but you don't always get a melt or a vaporize, so that's where the HP comes in kind of handy. So basically in conclusion, for big hits, Elemental Mastery, but for consistent damage, go for HP. Another thing is I have a decent amount of EM and my sucrose is like super decked out. I might make a video on her. So if I like hit someone with my E or my old sucrose, she has roughly 1,000 Elemental Mastery. basically I get 200 EM on Hu Tao. So I think like the 400, almost 500 EM I will have on Hu Tao is kind of just over capping, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this helped. If you enjoyed, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.